They want to have a really strong tank as well as that long-range engage, followed up by that Varus pick. Really shows that they want either a long-range team fight to start or a long-range pick that they can get with the Chains of Corruption with that Varus might be something that we're looking into for the rest of their composition.
And Varus, actually, if I were to pick my top 3 ADCs, Varus would be one of the top 3. Just because of that Chain of Corruption. Because you have a massive CC that can be used for 2 purposes. Either for engage to catch someone off guard, or counter engage because that Chain of Corruption spreads out to anyone that is nearby. So now Team Flash, as they have kind of like squishy champions here, the Jax is a little bit on the tanky side. To rethink how they're gonna go into G2 Blacklist, because once they got caught on Call of the Forged Gun and Chain of Corruption, they're gonna be met with so much damage from this Fiora.
Yeah, Fiora as well, something that we usually see on the side lanes. It feels like also something that they took away from for this possibly for Team Flash, because if the Ornn is still gonna be going to that Baron lane, it's gonna be a tough matchup for him against a Fiora. So them taking the Fiora as well gives more. It feels more of like a counter pick right now from Team Flash. While on the other side, it is a Zeri and Jax being picked up from Team Flash. Some of the more standard picks that we've been seeing throughout the league so far, and still. Even though we do see these three champions right now for G2 Blacklist and the possibility for that Fiora to go to the jungle, there's still a lot of focus on the jungle for the bans for both of these teams.
Ime as well is just so good on the Fiora, right? I do love it when they pick up the Fiora. Riven as well is something that I do miss, but we don't see it right now anymore. Fiddlesticks though has been ignored for the past few days, not even banned at some of the games the past 2 days, right? But now G2 Blacklist maybe setting their eyes on this. I'm actually liking this because they have already so much crowd control in their lineup, and one way to actually prevent the Jack from being able to free hit is just the fear. And now the Fiddlesticks gets locked. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's probably going to be one of the few times that we're going to be seeing Fiddlesticks played here. As you mentioned, it was almost permanently banned before. It's also been being ignored quite a lot in the draft. And right now, one of the newest champion releases here, Wild Rift will be seeing in the WRLA. It's going to provide a lot of that AoE damage as well as that AoE CC and fear coming from that champion. It's going to stop a lot of these picks right now coming in from Team Flash, especially if they're going to be locking in that Aatrox. If the Aatrox can't cast his abilities, it's going to be hard for him to be able to deal the damage right now. So I think G2 Blacklist so far has a really good has a really good pick in that Fiddlesticks.
Absolutely. Team Flash, Aatrox will be locked in like you mentioned, but they have actually quite a bit of extended team fight prowess on this blue side team, right? You have the Jax, you have the Zeri, you have the Aatrox. Later on, this is massive late game scaling that they do possess as well. Zoe kind of negates that, honestly, though. Because even if you can be so strong in the late game, if you get caught by one sleepy trouble bubble and get paddle starred in the face from long distance, from Cavite, then G2 Blacklist will just be able to get that single target lockdown and just cripple the numbers here of Team Flash.
Yeah, I could see they approve. The audience approves with that statement that that Zoe, that last pick, really a good pick for G2 Blacklist. And I do agree, the pick potential right now for G2 Blacklist's comp is enormous, right? We mentioned the first two picks, the Call of the Forge God on that Ornn, as well as the Chains of Corruption, really having that long range poke. Then adding to that, the Zoe just gives him a lot of that potential. So we'll be seeing around the mid and late game the vision control coming from G2 Blacklist will be able to close out the games with their long range engages and pokes from their poke champions.
Oh man, are you ready, Crazy Apple?
Yeah,
we're ready. We're ready. Are the viewers ready? Make sure you're ready, because both of these teams will go down to game number 1. Again, the short notes, short reminders, Team Flash has yet to secure their first win in the tournament in Season 2. They're on an 8-game lose streak, or 4 series losses already. G2 Blacklist lost to Wild Rift Esports just recently, but is looking to redeem themselves. Both teams want to redeem themselves.
Yeah. And right now, to both of these teams, we've been seeing this more lately in the league. The early lane swap from the Dragon laners going up. And so far, it's Team Flash initiating that, having the Alistar and the Zeri on the Baron lane, while Emea right now for G2 Blacklist in the top side of the map.
It's gonna be a slow-paced early game, except for actually, never mind.
Oh.
Aaron and Kuden are just going down towards each other. We see actually a switcheroo on Team Flash. Their Baron laner goes to the mid lane. Kuden before actually was in the top lane, and T3 was their mid laner. But now we see that Kuden actually being harassed a bit here. Had to flash just to escape.
Yeah, that was a good flash from Kuden because he was also timing that. He knew that Zoe was going to be hitting that level 2 immediately, having that sleepy trouble bubble, and there was the potential that he was going to get bursted down, but he did flash away to not get hit. I wasn't exactly sure if he was behind the minion because Aaron also hit the minion eventually. So anyways, kudos to both of them knowing the matchup pretty well.
Oh yeah, you have to know your limits. You need to be able to know what the potential of your enemy is as well in terms of damage. A lot of respect being shown by both of these players and teams as well. But we do see them trying to really chip down their HP bars to the bare minimum for the kill threat. Kuden actually winning a little bit here in the exchanges as Aaron misses that battle star and needs to step back.
Yeah, and the longer this lane goes, it's usually I feel like it's gonna be slightly in the favor of Jace when it comes to just like those short amount of trades because he has more abilities early on. Aaron gets taken down immediately. First blood goes to Kuden.
Yeah, Kuden definitely had his fist really gripped up right there, wanting to get that kill onto Aaron, and he had the perfect chance to do so just because he was already successful in chipping down his HP. Again, the timing is just perfect here for Team Flash. G2 Blacklist answering back a little bit here, grouping up towards top lane. Team Flash though is fully aware of it.
Yeah, Aaron just biting off a bit. And true, but Katie!
Crow Storm into 2! That knockup will not do anything from Shaky. And both of them get taken down. Katie gets both of those kills. Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect rotation right there coming from KD. When he reached level 5, immediately goes to that Baron and punishes the dual lane from Team Flash, and 368 just going to the top side, trying to defend, but Golden Kite having a really hard time here in the Dragon lane.
Yeah, it's like Jax with a counter strike. Gets hit by one turret shot though. Golden Kite is making sure to get the opportunity. What a verse here on his side. And man, Crazy Apple, that gank in the top lane. I actually thought that Team Flash would already know that there's going to be a gank since they were clearing bot side scuttle. KD should have been top, and he was. But they still overextended. Now KD's in bottom lane. Golden Kite took a tower damage.
Yeah.
Is prepping up for an arrow. T3 gets hit, but takes no damage.
Yeah, but there's a lot of members right now from Team Flash. He's popping his ult. He might be able to reach Golden Kite here.
Yeah, KD is just trying to disengage Fiddlesticks with the drain. Able to sustain himself for long, but not enough because Gooden will take one.
Yeah, good answer right there from Team Flash, punishing the off timing right there and the failed kill from the side of G2 Blacklist. And right now they are also invading the jungle draw, trying to defend right here, but looks like it's just gonna be that blue buff take from Team Flash. Oh, actually,
the Forge God. Aaron is also here. The burst is just there. Golden Guy gets a kill. They do get one in exchange for that blue buff.
Yeah, good punish from G2 Blacklist, able to catch out the members who were in their jungle. But right now, in terms of tempo, I would say it feels like it's slightly on the side for G2 Blacklist. There's also this growing there's growing disparity in terms of the Dragon laners. You could really see that there's a lot more there feels like a lot more like resources going to the side of Demon Kite because he was left alone in the Dragon lane. But if you look at the XP bars, they are very equal with Draw. So Draw, even though he was on the dual lane and top side with Ime, it feels very even right now, and G2 Blacklist having a very even map state for all of their players. A lot of them have even XP, even strength. And this is in far disparity right now when you look at the side for Team Flash. Look at Shiki is only level 5 on the top side earlier. The Jax I think was level 6. So yeah, G2 Blacklist winning in terms of XP right now across the map.
But they need to start amplifying their lead, right? Because this is a 3 scaling champion lineup of Team Flash. They have the Zeri, they have the Jax, they even have an Aatrox for late game insurance. And the Jace as well of Kuden actually picking up 2 kills is huge for him being able to deal so much damage. But good investment here by G2 Blacklist on the scaling. They will get this Ocean Dragon. A little bit scary, but 368 is on the other side, just securing this RH. And they will be using it in the top lane.
Yeah. No, actually, they might not use it yet because they have complete control. But mid lane.
Oh no, Yonti just running for the high heels, but will just drop to the ground. G2 Blacklist does not get the first tower, but is using their numbers advantage to maybe secure this tower in the mid lane, the most important turret of all. But here comes Kuden, saying hi.
Yeah. Just saying hi right now. Team Flash. Yeah, it's just gonna be the defense right there for them in the mid lane. We did see the classic handshake, but wait a minute, mid lane fight though.
Yeah, RH gonna get spawned up. A little bit unfortunate there. He might actually not be able to charge. And it's
he did!
Okay. Clutch moment. MVP.
Wow.
MVP. Shelly.
Yeah, Shelly. MVP right there. Even that sliver of health, I feel it was like 40 HP, was still able to complete the job. And
I will complete my task.
Yeah, I will complete my task. Even if this is the last thing I do. And Shelly right there, really good for Team Flash. At the same time, I think they just didn't realize that the Varus was near that mid lane. But yeah, actually, Golden Kite was right in front of him. That was a very weird timing for 368. But Shelly is like, oh my god, that's 19 HP!
19! There's something about Team Flash and the HP of their objectives. Like, towers a while ago in the Howling Abyss, and now Shelly 19 HP.
Yeah, I mean,
it's either they're so lucky, or G2 Blacklist is the opposite of that.
You could say, I can see
I'd
that.
rather see the former.
Yeah, I can see the former. But, I mean, Team Flash also, that was a weird timing, I would say, objectively, in terms of when to cast that. But KD again going for for another gank here in the Baron lane. Doesn't seem to be able to get the kill right now for T3. But looking as well on the map, there's a lot of members for Team Flash in the bottom lane. We might be seeing a gank in the mid lane as a lot of the members have been going there. But KD going back here.
Yeah, they will try to clear this Jax. Without a flash, there's no escape to anymore. Ignite is sticking as well, gets slapped in the face. With a stick there of KD on the Fiddlesticks, and we'll be getting this tower as well. Bot lane, a group up here. Vicky will not engage. They got spotted out with a ward. Couldn't though. Spots Ime. That's a big damage coming in from the Jace. Spear will not be used anymore. And it's gonna be the sacrificial, scarecrow.
Yeah.
Couldn't just look to chase, or maybe not. But in the bottom lane, they catch Zeri.
Yeah, good catch. And that is the strength of both the Varus and the Ornn. Couldn't get away.
The Trouble Bubble will not be able to get that kill. At least at the very end, he was able to. The 368 is mad. World Ender casted. Aaron gets slowed down with red buff that 368 has secured. And that's 2 kills for Team Flash. Much better in the trading for them.
Yeah, just we're seeing kill after kill right now. You mentioned earlier that we might be expecting a slower game, but these two teams don't think
They're
that.
Like,
nah, man. We're gonna go on full throttle. KD might have an ultimate right here in the bot lane.
Crow Storm with fear. The tower survives and Shiki is left alone. G2 Blacklist with the punish. He will be flashing away. 368 will be joining them as well. He is already quite fed, but KD does have fear, does have the life drain as well. Draw just look to tank in the damage. Couldn't just buying some time. Maybe tries to go in. Never mind.
So much damage.
Photo belt gets used by Couldn't. They walk away.
Yeah, that was so much damage from Couldn't right there. The threat, just the threat of him dealing that amount of damage, really stopped G2 Blacklist from doing anything offensive there in the Dragon lane. And we might get a bit of a reprieve. We might be getting a bit of breathing room right now, since these two teams don't feel like they're in a position to fight. But I don't know, Shiki, you might want to go into the enemy jungle, but G2 Blacklist also going for the research right now. Okay, so now we have a bit of time to talk about the overall map state. We are heading into this mid game at the moment. KD already at that level 11, and we have been seeing him doing a lot of these ganks. So far though, Team Flash, as you mentioned, they are going for this dragon, of KD so far away. I'm not sure if G2 Blacklist would want to fight this.
I don't think so. All I can say is right now we have a nice score. But it's about to be a change. Dragon gets secured here by Team Flash. Will be trying to disengage. Chain of Corruption will connect. And the Crow Storm as well, just dealing the damage here. Even also Shiki just casting that Unbreakable Will. But the will be broken by G2 Blacklist.
Yeah, and fortunately for G2 Blacklist as well, they fought in the Dragon Lane, and the Dragon Lane minions are pushing into the second tier turret. They much as be able to take this down. That is going to be the trade for them. 2 kills as well as this second tier turret for G2 Blacklist. There's going to be a lot of pressure when it comes for Baron. Ime though, can he win this?
Chases down. D3 does stick his hand onto the wall. Counter strike, flashes away. Ime will not chase him down anymore, but Kate's in the vicinity, gets spotted by a ward, and everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's okay. And we're going into the replay right here as you're talking about. We're not sure if G2 Blacklist was going to fight this, and eventually they decided after the dragon was taken down. You look at the trouble bubble from Aaron right there. Good catch on the Aatrox on 368, getting that first kill for G2 Blacklist. And Shiki, you know, just an unfortunate Alistar trying to run away, and G2 Blacklist's timing as well, taking down the second tier turret along with their wave pushing right there, really gives them a bit of an edge, even though that is 2 dragons right now in favor of Team Flash though.
Man, Fiddlesticks is just so busted. Yonti dies with a call of the board card there off draw. And Shiki again just, well, this time is able to tank in the damage. Not turned into a stake this time around.
Yeah, not turned into a stake. But yeah, the ganks really coming from Fiddlesticks are insane, especially in the game, in this game right here, where the map feels like a bit slower or a bit smaller. Fiddlesticks can just jump around in these blind spots and really just catch you off guard. And KD right now really giving this like, why we need to ban him, Ime?
Oh man, that damage. Hugs the wall, nearly gets taken down there, Ime, but well, there's a demon with a big sword with wings chasing you down. You will just offer your life.
Yeah. You know, he's just using Fiora to full effect. It is the Grand Duelist. She is the Grand Duelist. So whenever she sees the opportunity for the 1v1s, she will try. But unfortunately, there is no real objective for the side of G2 Blacklist to take advantage of upon putting Team Flash members on the top side. So we are still in the same map state. What we are going to be looking at is how G2 Blacklist will be able to push the tempo, because as we stated in the first part at the start of this game, Team Flash has a more stronger scaling composition. They will be able to deal more damage and be stronger later on. So G2 Blacklist needs to push the tempo, needs to be able to finish this game before we get into the very late stages later on. So we're looking how vision control they can be able to produce here on the enemy's jungle side, as well as the picks they'll be able to get. They have the Zoe, they have the Varus, they have the Call of the Forge God, they have a lot of tools as well. Even the Fiddlesticks, we've been seeing KD with a lot of those great ganks. So if we do get those good pickups from G2, we might just be able to see them take the Baron and get a significant enough lead.
Let's see if that's gonna happen. I mean, G2 Blacklist is running them down constantly, applying pressure to Team Flash. 368 though spots Ime in the best time, and look at the movement speed of this Aatrox. The damage of Ime will get denied. Never mind, their life is just too busted here on Aatrox. Chiki though gets chased down. This time gets turned into a congratulations stake. Burned away. G2 Blacklist secures another trade in the top lane.
Yeah, they do secure that, but it's a support for a top laner. Not the best of trades. Even Demon Kite using his flash. Aaron, a lot of damage being he's taking a lot of damage right there in that mid lane trade. And right now G2 Blacklist, they did trade, as I mentioned, their top laner, not the best, but that does give them a bit of space right there. Guden though might be looking for a fight.
368 dealing the damage, but Golden Kite actually did so much. Crow Storm gets denied, but actually still deals damage on the one member of Team Flash. That might be opportunity for them to start this Baron, but since they're low in HP, maybe they will hesitate. Unless 368 gets caught up. Oh no, Exhaust gonna get used here though to try and prevent the damage. They get the 1-for-1. Team Flash though doesn't have jungler.
Yeah, Team Flash doesn't have jungler, but G2 Blacklist recalled. They're back in base right now, so they're not going to be able to take this Baron, but they have their eyes right now on the Dragon's Men. As you mentioned, no jungler on the side of Team Flash, so this Dragon is going to be going towards in favor of G2 Blacklist. There's not going to be a contest from Team Flash. They're just going to be trying to push out these side lanes, having a more favorable minion push for their side lanes. But at the same time, G2 Blacklist, with the Dragon and with control on the map right now, this is their opportunity to put down vision, to really use their to utilize their poke up.
The poke is massive as well from G2 Blacklist. They have the Varus, they have even the Zoe, of course. And even the Fiddlesticks kills quite a bit whenever he slashes his opponents. And he is on a 6-5 scoreline right now. Man, going towards 4 items already, not including the boots, of course. The Team Flash looking to establish vision here in topside river to just control the area. Since Dragon, or the Elder Dragon, is spawning in 3 minutes. That is too long.
Yeah, that's a long time. But Ime, oh no. The scaling, as you mentioned, this Jax T3 able to 1v1 the Fiora. That's not a good sign for G2 Blacklist.
Yeah, this Jax things, you know.
That's true, that's true.
And he's just using a lantern or something.
Imagine if he had a real weapon.
Yeah, like a hammer or like a stick.
I mean,
it's like Kung Fu.
It's like Kung Fu. Yeah, I would want to see a nunchuck Jack for some reason. But KD though, getting caught out.
Yeah, he's low already. T68 is chasing him down. That movement speed, absolutely Look at him! He's sprinting. It's like Usain Bolt here.
Yeah, he's literally flying and like jetpacking himself towards everyone with those just fluttering wings behind him. It looks like a big mecha robot just flying towards you. That could have been dangerous. For
just people with
Blacklist.
Wings, right?
Yeah, just people with wings. Yeah, that's true. I want to see Kill fly that fast. But anyway, G2 Blacklist, that felt a bit dangerous. If that happens later on in the game again, KD getting caught out, getting chunked that could be an opening for Team Flash to take this Baron, because that is a jungler being low means that they need to recall, and those are the kinds of openings in the later parts of this game that we might be seeing, since G2 Blacklist is still trying to find these ways to be able to finish the game, while Team Flash is just biding their time. They have late game scaling. The more that they defend, the more items that they get, the more gold that they get. It's just gonna be a ton of more efficiency on their side, a ton more strength, especially the Zeri that we might be seeing popping up later on. So there's a timer. There's definitely a timer right now in G2 Blacks, and I feel like the timer is about to expire in favor of Team Flash.
So near. It's so near already. The gold lead got diminished from 7,000 to now just 3,000. Ime struggle against T3. Yeah, he's dealing quite a bit of damage in the short exchange, but just because of that grand challenge. But T3 hugging the wall is allowing him to be able to sustain himself and deny that massive healing of the Fiora as well. Was able to survive despite the chase down there of Aaron 2. Now G2 Blacklist on this Elder Dragon. This is going to be so risky. They have to secure a pick first before they actually go in team fights.
Yeah, or one other thing that I'm thinking of is that they need to wait for Team Flash to start it out. They do have the Fiddlesticks with the Proto Belt as well as the Flash. He can go the distance, go in. If they're clumped inside that objective, he can get that clean fear, and that just might be the game winner for G2 Blacklist. So there is that possibility for them to wait for Team Flash, but at the same time, if they're able to position themselves in the objective first, put down the vision, they can also poke them out and maybe win from there. T3 though, they're trying to bait that top side, but he's not biting. Oh, they are.
They're starting already. Aaron's in the top side. This is going to be risky because 2 people are invested there just to kill the Jax. And now Team Flash chipping down the Elder Dragon, baiting some of the members here of G2 Blacklist. But since they're already successful and good. Oh no.
AD?
Teleport, the Crow Storm! The fear! Goodness, already low! But the Dragon is still going to be taken here by Team Flash. Now they're running for the highest. Or are they going to be fighting this? Yonti still free hitting from the back line. And Shaky taking too much, flashes away over the pit. Ime just chasing him down, but unsuccessful with the kills. Team Flash actually won this.
Yeah, Team Flash with the clean Elder Drake take right there. They're gonna be able to reset. G2 Black is a bit desperate right now. They're trying to take this Barret as fast as they can. Yes, it's definitely risky, but they do have 2 smites. They might just have enough time. They do.
This is just one shock. Okay.
It's fast. They had 2 smites. They had a lot of damage. There's a lot of AP right now on the side of Golden Kite, as we saw earlier with his items. He had like the Nasher suit as well as the crown. But KD might be getting caught out again in the jungle.
Oh no. Does have the crown, but it's the nerf version. So he will get taken out. Could have took a bit of damage from Golden Kite. Flashes in to the chain of corruption, but missed. Kaden uses the flash.
Yeah.
G2 Blacklist lose an opportunity there.
So yeah, right now, G2 Blacklist on the back foot. We were talking about the timer. The timer has run out. Team Flash is in a strong position. They can take the fights against G2 Blacklist. They can take them 1v1, 2v1, especially this Jax right now. He's just playing at the top side, playing with two members of G2 Blacklist, probably knowing that he was gonna get Gang 368 though, backs off.
so fast.
Oh, topside though.
Cheating, man.
Might be getting called out by Golden Kite.
Let's see. Data corruption. Not gonna get used. Still is a passive one for G2 Blacklist. Finally, the Fiddlesticks is gonna be up. And let's see what is gonna be the game plan this time.
Yeah.
The rest of G2 Blacklist, and this is already late game, 20 minutes. One of the longest games we have seen on G2 Blacklist side. Actually, the longest one was on Cerberus Esports, 23 minutes and 26 seconds. But now, Ime actually is being backed up by the rest of G2 Blacklist this time around. T3 is going to be in trouble. Flashes away, jumps around the minion as well. But Ime is still committing on the chase. Counters trying to maybe counter him out, but gets a deny on the stun. Ime gets knocked up. He will get taken down here by the Adel Star. Shiki is looking to back away. Golden Kite is free hitting from the backside here. 368 slow them down. Looking to run away. G2 Blacklist unable to secure the kill, but it's still applying the pressure.
Yeah, what a great pick right there from G2 Black as they're able to take down Kuden, and right now they're sieging up this turret.
This is gonna be very risky though. Sleeping trouble.
Chase of corruption!
The arrow gets a kill. 368 chasing them down. Aaron is very low. Golden Kite will get knocked up. Tries to go Golden. T3 counter strike onto Golden Kite. They do get the kill. The Crow Storm a little bit late, but does deal the damage onto the members of Team Flash. But the sustain from 368 is out of this world. He's looking for the kill, but unable to get that skill shot. T3 surviving for years and years of team fight. And Draw is the only one left. G2 Blacklist unsuccessful once more. And he's just chasing him down. Aaron will be helping him out. Sleepy Trouble Bubble will at least deny the kill. Ime is going to be joining. And Aaron just saying, alright, we're done. Let's back.
We're done. We're done. Yeah.
We're done.
Back the way at the end of that. It was a 3-4-3, right? As well as a very heavy siege on the bot side for the turret. The turret is still there. Inhibitor turret is still alive for the side of Team Flash. And that is just the state of the game right now. Even though G2 Blacklist was able to get the early pick on Kuden, they were able to take down one of the big threats on Team Flash. They still have more cards to play. They were still able to defend the turret really well. They were able to dish out the damage against G2 Blacklist. They even got the Chains of Corruption on Yonti and took him out of the fight. But it was still such a hard-won fight, or even drawn fight for them. And it's so dangerous right now for G2. They need to look for, you know, a more cleaner pick, and this just might be it against Kuden.
Let's see. Kuden buying some time, but will get reposted down to the ground. But three members of Team Flash is now chasing G2 Blacklist. Ime getting kited out by Yonti. Two huge picks. Might actually be so crucial here since the Elder Dragon is spawning up. Oh no! 368 is a demon on the chase down. You need life steal, or never mind. You actually need a cross to actually take down this Aatrox. Then you're right. T3's in the top lane. It's split pushing. Buying time, pressuring G2 Blacklist even more. Call of War card is not gonna get denied, but this dragon shipped down. KD, you're gonna be the man of the miracle here for G2 Blacklist. If ever you're gonna be able to take this dragon out, you're gonna be king. You're gonna be crowned the best jungler of APAC, and he tries. The Crow Storm gonna be used to steal! Golden Kite! It's Golden Kite! I'm the jungler now! The Elder Dragon helped him out, deal the damage. Golden Kite was gonna get onto the Aatrox Yonti now. It's gonna be in top of the draw. It's gonna take him down here. T3 has the counter strike. Is bashing him with the lantern. Counter strike will not connect, but a zap here by Yonti will clean the members of G2 Blacklist.
Yeah, but they were able to steal the dragon, which didn't give Team Flash the overwhelming win in that fight. G2 Blacklist still has some room to breathe. Kuden's just taken down right over air, but T3 on the Jax.
Oh man, this Jax is running wild. Ime, can you actually get this skill onto him? Well, with the help of the turret, yeah.
Yeah.
But G2 Blacklist definitely is on thin ice right now.
Yeah. The gold lead doesn't matter. We've been like in 3k gold lead for G2 Blacklist for like the past 7 minutes. It doesn't matter anymore. Everyone's getting their last items. Looking right, exactly see here the items that that popped up right now. Everyone's on their last legs in terms of items. Only I've been spotting like a Hex Drinker not being completed yet for Yonti. That doesn't go for like a Maw yet, and the Spectre Skull on the side of the Alistar. Those are nothing right on the side for Team Flash because their big carries have full items, and this is very dangerous for the side of G2 Blacklist, who felt like they had control for more than half of this game. And right now, Ime is able to successfully take the turret on the bot side. That is a good amount of pressure right now. That's going to be super minions flowing to the bot side of Team Flash. They need to put someone there to defend their base, and Draw just blindly staring at two members of Team Flash. Shiki going in though.
Alright, I'm just gonna state an interesting fact here.
Okay.
Our longest time so far in Season 2 is 26 minutes and 3 seconds. And that is a game of JDG and Woohoo Gaming in Day 10 last Sunday. And right now it's about to be, the record's about to be broken. This game is going the distance.
Yeah. Definitely going the distance, and it's because these two teams have been just really duking it out. And Draw going in here. This might just be fight.
Storm not actually dealing the damage that G2 Blacklist wants it to do, and now Draw just stacking the damage. Good knock up. GA gonna get pop on this Aatrox student, trying to buy some time to help out 368. And G2 Blacklist is thinking, are they gonna be going or not? Looks like they back away for now.
Yeah, backing away, but this is a bit of an advantage for Team Flash because they can recoup. They know the ultimates are out right now for G2 Blacklist. They don't have the Crucible, they don't have the call of the Forge God, but Baron's being burnt so fast.
Yeah, they will be able to take this without hesitation, without contestation from Team Flash. Another chance for G2 Blacklist. KD! Oh no, he is stuck in the pit. Absolutely no way to escape. And everyone just piled on him.
Yeah, everyone just piled on him. KD, my man, I think this is the third time he's been caught out in the jungle. He has been recalling, I would say, in a more precarious positions, and this has caused G2 Blacklist
interesting position.
Yeah, very interesting positions, and this has given Team Flash a bit of the tempo on their side. Yes, the Baron did go to the side of G2 Blacklist. That is a victory for them, but now they are still a man down. They are pushing this mid lane. They need the Fiddlesticks for a lot of these team fights. So without the Fiddlesticks, it's going to be a harder task right now for Blacklist. They are going for a split push setup as well. The Fiora is pushing on the top side. The bot side of the map will be pushing in favor of G2 Blacklist because Bashiki going in.
Shiki, that is a good catch onto Golden Kite. That damage from this Aatrox of 360 is absolutely out of this world. And World Ender's not even used just yet. Finally, he does use it. Top side being pushed here by Ime and helped out by Aaron as well. They might actually get a catch here onto the Jack. Let's see if they're going to be getting to kill the SD do. Shiki as well. Yonti looking to back away. G2 Blacklist extending this game. They get access to the Nexus and access to the win of game number 1.
Yeah, and game number 1 goes to the side of G2 Blacklist. Even though we